At some point, you'll likely manage an employee who struggles to meet their performance goals or expectations. In these cases, it's your responsibility to intervene and coach the employee to better performance. So, how do you do that? You can start by developing a performance improvement plan, or PIP for short. Here's what a PIP is, why it's effective, and how to create one. A PIP is a formal document that outlines recurrent performance issues, and it identifies specific action steps an employee must take to address them. A performance improvement plan isn't about disciplining an employee. It's about stepping in and giving that person clear directions to correct their path. Here are 3 reasons a PIP works. First, a PIP clarifies expectations. It tells employees exactly what their role is and what's expected of them. Second, a PIP sets clear goals and provides a timeline for meeting them. It also identifies what additional training or support the employee needs to succeed. Finally, a PIP facilitates conversation about the root cause of performance issues. It invites the employee to give input or share their side of the story too. A PIP is a valuable performance improvement tool that's relatively simple to make. You can format it using a spreadsheet, table, chart, written document, or outline. Here are 6 steps to develop a PIP. The first step is to define the exact performance issue or concern. In other words, what's the problem? Be as specific as possible. For example, you might say the employee repeatedly allows customer support tickets to go unanswered for more than 48 hours. Second, clarify your expectations of the employee's performance. Remind them about the standard or what's expected of them. Again, try to be specific. So, an example of performance expectation might be to respond to customers within 24 hours. Together, there should be an obvious contrast or gap between the employee's current performance and their expected performance. The third step, then, is about helping the employee find ways to bridge this gap. The third step is to identify corrective actions. What specific steps can the employee take to resolve the issue? Corrective actions should be concrete, specific, and practical. They should focus on behaviors that the employee can start, stop, or change. This step is a great opportunity to get the employee's input and work together to brainstorm solutions. Make it a collaborative effort. Now, let's move on to the fourth step. The fourth step is to identify any support that the employee may need to implement the PIP. Again, this is a good opportunity to ask for your employee's input. What can you do to better support the employee? Or what additional training and resources do they need to succeed? After that, the fifth step is to add review dates. In other words, when will you and the employee check back in to review their progress, discuss any challenges, and ensure they're on track? Review dates should happen before the final deadline for achievement of the goals outlined in the PIP. You might even have multiple review dates for extended deadlines or especially ambitious action plans. Finally, the best goals are time-bound. So the last step is to establish a deadline by which the changes or actions outlined by the PIP should be implemented successfully. It's a good idea for both you and the employee to sign and date at the end of the document, indicating that the employee has been notified of the issue and understands that they must resolve it to avoid disciplinary action or maintain employment. Also, don't forget to be upfront and discuss any consequences or repercussions the employee might face if the issue continues after the PIP has been implemented. A performance improvement plan, or PIP, isn't for small issues or isolated incidents. It's a wake-up call for employees to pay attention and make some serious changes to resolve recurrent or significant performance issues. So, don't take a PIP lightly. Get together with the employee to define the problem. Clarify expectations. Brainstorm an action plan. Outline the support that's needed, and set review dates and deadlines. Use the opportunity to renew your commitment to coaching the employee and doing everything in your capacity to get them back on track and where they need to be.